Okay, everybody. So we just have an update here. I'm not actually going to be playing any games. We're in week 14, and eventually we will play Western Kentucky University. But I actually just wanted to update you on our recruiting. So if you look at our recruiting points, we're down. We have a lot of unallocated recruiting points, and that is because we had like a absolute beehive of recruits commit to us this week or after last week's shellacking of South Alabama. Um, so we're just going to look at the recruiting here. We're going to look at who committed, who we have committed. We're going to get a good look at this. So it'll be interesting to see who they replaced. Well, they didn't replace them, but see all these guys. So we had some of these guys had already committed earlier, but so like Nick Wright. But I think starting right here is some guy. All the people up from here are people that committed just this week. So Lance Lumpkin, a defensive end from Greenville, Alabama. Charles McGee, who defensive end, another defensive lineman. We got a bunch of defensive linemen in this class. Or in this week. Jimmy Hines, Vince Pennington, another defensive lineman. Charles Coley, another defensive lineman. Michael Johnson, a guard. We got Joseph Carlton, who is an outside linebacker, a 2-star. We've got Jared Wood, a wide receiver. Charles Cook, another running back. John Preston, another running back. Lance Jones, a 1-star tackle. And then Chuck Cummings, who he is our first ever 4-star recruit that we've ever gotten to commit to our team. So that is a call for celebration. That's awesome. And so now we've got some other people on this list who we're hoping to pull here pretty soon. Scott Yates being one of them. Matt Williams, Eric Miller is another one who we are currently leading on. Drew Clark, we're in the second place, but we've got a ton of prospects who committed to us. So we're going to go ahead and up this guy all the way for our kicking position because I believe we need another kicker. But yeah, we can. So Pat Anderson. So some of these lower recruits, we can start spending more attention on these guys that are 1-stars, who will probably at the end of the day get cut. But still, it's a good problem to have, having too many commits. Tyler Smith. We could also go after him too. We've got the points to do it. Duke is pretty far ahead of us right now, but who knows? Do I just offer a scholarship to this quarterback that I don't really need? Reggie O'Neill. Ivan Powers, Ivan Alvarez, sorry, not Powers, Alvarez. Just go nuts. Still have 1,000 points to spend here. I guess we just bump these guys all the way up to 550. So we're not even at 6,000 yet. I really don't want a quarterback, a 44 overall quarterback. But we'll look at this tight end. 50 overall. All right. So that is an update on our recruiting. And so we're looking really good right now in that regard. I guess we can do some other updates. Actually, I might jump back into this recruiting screen for a moment. We also have a upgrade for our head coach, Drake Mulligan. Let me see here. So pipeline, top classes. Let's go ahead and look at that. So we're ranked number 23 right now. We've got 13 3-star recruits committed to us. We've got 1 4-star, 1 2-star, 1 1-star. Alabama is crazy because they're ranked 22nd right now. They've lost 4 games this season, which is just absolutely bonkers to me. Let's see. Look at pipeline states. See if that's gotten updated at all. So yeah, so we have 4 pipeline states, and I'm pretty sure these 2, North Carolina and South Carolina, are new. Georgia and Florida, I believe, have been pretty consistent for us. So we're going to look at reports. What is this? I feel like that's something for like online stuff that we can't do. My school. Coach Prestige A+. I am going to be offered some good jobs next year, but I'm not going to take them. Championship contender B+. Pro potential is still really low, and honestly, that's probably just because I don't have any players that are I mean, I guess Myrick is like an 87 overall, so like theoretically he could be drafted next season. It will be interesting to see though. Like what happens to my seniors this year, and especially Mark Myrick, because he's by far the best senior I have. So let's go ahead and look at the coaching skill tree here. Again, for us, we haven't upgraded any of the game management stuff. So we're gonna still look here. Instant commit. I would love that. Each recruit can have. You have not upgraded this skill. Man, how many do I need? I need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I basically need to get all of these, I think, or almost all of these to unlock that top one. Okay. All right, so let's look at stats and records here. So Mark Myrick, so he's at 20. So he's been, I mean, I think part of it is just because we're a very balanced offense. I just don't think he's gotten enough throws to be able to be way up there. Also because Tommy Washington is currently leading the football world in rushing yards. So that's another reason why Mark Myrick doesn't have as much. Lopez has fallen down. He didn't get his. I mean, he had several receptions the last game, but they just weren't like big receptions. We've got 2 people in the top 5 for tackles, Dotson and Scott. And then Strickland is at 9th in sacks with 9. Interception leaders, Dottie has 3. Man, wouldn't that be amazing to have a guy that could get 11 interceptions in a season? Purdue. Okay. And then for kicking, he's going to be like pretty far back, I think. Yeah, 99. He just, he hasn't, I haven't attempted a longer field goal than 41 yards with him. Man, career stats, where am I looking here? Career stats, team stats, cool records. NCAA records. I want to look at this. So, individual game. So we actually have Tommy Washington has the longest run. And that's it. So, rushing yards in a game, 406. That is insane. That is nuts. Interceptions in the game is 5. Longest field goal, 65. Longest fumble return. Kick return, longest pass. Wait, are these real? Like, somebody's got to have had a longer pass than 75 yards. Longest punt, 99 yards, 1950. Oh, and an individual game. Let's do this. Field goals, 31, 14. Passing yards in a season. Holy moly. That must have been like, I wonder if that was like a Mike Leach thing. Rushing yards, 2,600. You'd have to be a very run-centric offense to get that. And rushing touchdowns. 37 rushing touchdowns. That'd just be nuts. All right. Well, I just wanted to go through that and show you guys the update on the recruiting and all of that. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. So thank you again. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow on Twitch. So have a good evening.